AWS CodeBuild is a fully managed build service in the cloud. CodeBuild compiles your source code, runs unit tests, and produces artifacts that are ready to deploy. CodeBuild eliminates the need to provision, manage, and scale your own build servers. It provides prepackaged build environments for popular programming languages and build tools such as Apache Maven, Gradle, and more. You can also customize build environments in CodeBuild to use your own build tools. CodeBuild scales automatically to meet peak build requests. CodeBuild provides these benefits. Fully managed, CodeBuild eliminates the need to set up, patch, update, and manage your own build servers. On demand, CodeBuild scales on demand to meet your build needs. You pay only for the number of build minutes you consume. Out of the box, CodeBuild provides pre-configured build environments for the most popular programming languages. All you need to do is point to your build script to start your first build. You can use the AWS CodeBuild or AWS Code Pipeline console to run CodeBuild. You can also automate the running of CodeBuild by using the AWS command line interface, AWS CLI, or the AWS SDKs. As the following diagram shows, you can add CodeBuild as a build or test action to the build or test stage of a pipeline in AWS Code Pipeline. AWS Code Pipeline is a continuous delivery service that you can use to model, visualize, and automate the steps required to release your code. This includes building your code. A pipeline is a workflow construct that describes how code changes go through a release process. To use Code Pipeline to create a pipeline and then add a CodeBuild build or test action. The CodeBuild console also provides a way to quickly search for your resources, such as repositories, build projects, deployment applications, and pipelines. Choose Go to Resource or press the key and then enter the name of the resource. Any matches appear in the list. Searches are case insensitive. You only see resources that you have permission to view. Use cases. Automate continuous integration and delivery, CI/CD, pipelines. Create a fully automated software release process that promotes code changes through multiple deployment environments. Remove the complexity of managing build servers. Run your existing Jenkins build jobs on CodeBuild to remove the need for configuring and managing Jenkins build nodes. Build source code hosted on GitHub. Automatically initiate software builds using an existing GitHub repository and post the results back to GitHub. How CodeBuild works. The following diagram shows what happens when you run a build with CodeBuild. 1. As input, you must provide CodeBuild with a build project. A build project includes information about how to run a build, including where to get the source code, which build environment to use, which build commands to run, and where to store the build output. A build environment represents a combination of operating system, programming language runtime, and tools that CodeBuild uses to run a build. For more information, see Create a build project. Build environment reference. 2. CodeBuild uses the build project to create the build environment. 3. CodeBuild downloads the source code into the build environment and then uses the build specification, buildspec, as defined in the build project or included directly in the source code. A buildspec is a collection of build commands and related settings in YAML format that CodeBuild uses to run a build. For more information, see the buildspec reference. 4. If there is any build output, the build environment uploads its output to an S3 bucket. The build environment can also perform tasks that you specify in the build spec. For example, sending build notifications to an Amazon SNS topic. For an example, see build notifications sample. 5. While the build is running, the build environment sends information to CodeBuild and Amazon CloudWatch logs. 6. While the build is running, you can use the AWS CodeBuild console, AWS CLI, or AWS SDKs to get summarized build information from CodeBuild and detailed build information from Amazon CloudWatch logs. If you use AWS Code Pipeline to run builds, you can get limited build information from Code Pipeline. Thank you. Subscribe for more topics.